Hello, welcome to another literacy class, and for today we are going to actually be tracing the numbers. Just like if we were at the school, Miss Joy will be doing it here with you with my whiteboard. And look, I have these to help you trace number. What number is this? Number 3, very good. So mommy at the house can actually try to follow this pattern and make a big number 3, and you guys can trace it as many times as you like with different colors or different markers, either in a whiteboard or in a white page, okay? And also what number is this? Number 2, very good. And number 0. 0 is basically an oval. It's like a round circle or an oval. That is 0. And number 1, I'm going to be just tracing it for you myself. Okay, so first we start with 0. I hope you can get a whiteboard or a white page and you just follow Miss Joy, okay? So the idea is that if we were at the school, we will be doing just the same. It's a very easy way to help you trace in big shapes because we're little, we still don't know how to grab the pencil so well or trace in small places. So we normally just do big traces. So that's fine as well, as long as you can actually remember how to trace the numbers and letters. We are all learning, and that is what we're doing here. So let's see 0. We start from the top, down, circle, and up. Do you see that? Okay, again. Shall we do it again? A mom can actually do this, make one of these with a strong cardboard. Okay, let's do it one more time. Round circle. Ooh. And there you go. So if you can do it by yourself, once you practice many times, you don't need that pattern anymore. You can follow and try to do it by yourself. So let's try to do many zeros as possible. Okay? 0 and 0. Whoa! That's not a 0. 0. Okay, you go ahead and you do a whole page full of tiny zeros, big zeros, medium zeros, as long as you can actually do it and try your best. Okay, what do we do next? We trace number 1. So for this one, Miss Jo is going to be doing it by herself. So a big number 1 looks like that. Number 1. You can actually do it smaller. So it goes up, down, number 1. Or you don't even have to do that bottom part. You could just do this. Number 1, number 1. You go small line up and down. Number 1, number 1, number 1. Many people just do number 1 like this. That's also okay, but since we're learning, I think it's better to do it the most common way. And this is what number 1 looks like. Number 1, number 1, number 1. Okay, it looks like actually like a little flag. Okay, and that's number 1. Let's try to do number 2. Well, actually number 2 is a funny number. It looks like a duck. So if you can actually remember what ducks look like, a duck looks like, then you will be doing number 2 by yourself very soon. So if mommy can get to do this pattern, it will be very useful because once she's done with this, you can actually trace the shape of the duck, which is simple number 2. So from the top, round to the middle and to the side. From the top, round, down and to the side. That's number 2. So this pattern is actually very useful, and once you don't need it anymore, you can do it by yourself. So round circle, round, it looks like a little duck. All the number 2s might be a bit different from each other, you see, but they all will look like a little swan or a little duck. And what comes after number 2? Number 3. So if you can repeat it as many times as possible, that will be a lot of practice. So this is number 3. Okay. So from the top, Mommy traces number 3, just like Miss Joy would be doing at the school to help you. And once you get the pattern with a marker or a pencil, you will be tracing the inside. So here we go. Round and round. So 2 semicircles. Again, round to the middle and down. Round and round. Number 3. Once you don't need it anymore, the pattern, you can try to do it by yourself. So it looks like 2 mountains to the side. Let's do again number 3. Number 3 could be a medium-sized number 3. It could be a small-sized number 3. It could be a huge number 3. Okay? As long as you try your best. They might all look very different, as you can see, just like Miss Joyce. I want you to practice in the house. See you soon.